In this segment, we have, and I love your title, we have the Chief People Officer, Tommy Medina. Good to see you, Tommy.
Hey, great to be back.
And we have Darlene Phillips, who I am told is a house of fire.
Oh, yeah.
She is a volunteer extraordinaire. Darlene, nice to meet you today. It's not my intention to crack up Darlene, but she's laughing at me, which always goes over well with me. Now, yeah. Darlene lives here. May I take a liberty, Darlene?
Absolutely.
You live here with Lurch.
Right.
Now, who is Lurch in your life?
Lurch is my husband. He's a big 6'8" fella that got the nickname Lurch back in the Addams days, and
the Addams family.
He does some volunteering here as well as I do, and we're happy.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, it's great.
You lived in the Seattle area before coming here for your mom.
Yes, born and raised.
Worked in education in Seattle.
Yes.
What did you do there?
I was a secretary in a high school, worked with 25 years with teenagers. I loved every minute of it.
Now, what brought you to the Metro Phoenix area and in specific Sun City West?
My mother. My father had passed, but my mother was still living in there, and we came down to be with her.
And you were with her for a number of years.
She passed in 2013, so I did. I had some good years with her, and it was wonderful.
I think that is great. I mean, it really is that if you're in a position in life where you can be nearby your parents, be able to support them, and in a manner of speaking, that's part of your volunteerism, that you made the decision to come to Sun City West, to move here, to be near and to take care of your mother.
She was a going lady, and I would get her and take her, and I'd get lost because I didn't know my way around, and so then I'd say, "We're on an adventure, Mom," and she'd say, "Well, why do we have to use my gas?" I said, "Because we're in your car."
I love it. Nice. I love it. So your husband is also a resident here at Glencroft. Talk to me, in this case, Tommy Medina. The Glencroft community is an incredible place. There are a lot of people who, for whom this is home. There's a lot of things happening here. We talked earlier in the program with Tiffany and Lish in regard to some upcoming events and things happening here. We talked with Hunter about Zoe Life. There is so much happening in this community. But volunteering is an important component of what happens here. Tell us from a philosophical standpoint how that is important to life at Glencroft.
So before I begin on that, I want to say it's, as being the Chief People Officer for the organization, we have about 210 employees serving our residents here. And with as much as we do on this campus, as much as we care for our residents, we need our volunteers to help support all of the activities we do, the thrift shop that we run, our marketplace that we run, not to mention the all of the different clubs that we have, like ceramics and the quilt studio, and the garden club. I mean, there's just so much. We run the bingo that we need volunteers for. And, I say out of the, with the 200 employees we have, we do our best to include the employees in all to help serve as a volunteer. But in order to make it successful, we need our residents to help. And that's why, we are so blessed to have residents such as, Darlene here with us today that does so much in our thrift shop, and she does so much to help our other residents, to help the quality of life. Because, volunteering, it's important. It brings a numerical value to the organization. We have thousands and thousands of volunteer hours that we track annually, that we're able to report, for our 990s, which is amazing, because it's in the tune of over $200,000 a year in value that our volunteers bring. So it's huge. But the value it brings to the residents to be out to serve, to give purpose, and the interactions that they have not only with the staff but with one another, it just brings so much life and purpose to everyone involved, to the entire campus.
What are the 990s?
Oh, the reporting, the reporting that we need to do as a nonprofit organization, that shows our financials, and what we do in the different areas that we do them in.
Now, what do you feel it means to a person who is living here or not that gives their time to volunteering? What are the benefits that volunteers get by doing that?
Well, first off, it gets them out of their unit. Get the engagement with, like I said, their co-residents, with the staff, and purpose. It brings them a lot of purpose to know that they bring value in all that they do for the organization under our umbrella of volunteerism.
Darlene Phillips is with us. She is a resident of Glencroft and does a lot of volunteer work herself. Darlene, what do you do here in terms of volunteering?
Well, I work in the thrift store. I as a cashier, and I thoroughly enjoy it because I get to meet lots of the residents that I wouldn't meet otherwise. I've done bingo on a help out part. I spend a lot of time just out visiting with the people. I have a couple of ladies that I've tried to help. One lady, I tried to get her into assisted living. Didn't work, but I tried. Let's see, what else? There's so many things, and I can't think of everything. Well, I drive, and so somebody will say, well, they need to do this or do that. I will offer to take them. Mm-hmm. And I have one lady I take to get her nails done every 3 weeks, but of course I get mine done at the same time. It's so hard to know because there's so many things. It's just normal life that I see people and I talk to them, and then I have one of the other residents and I have a TV show that we have. It's called Stories from the Porch.
Oh, you do?
And we get residents to come in and we interview them on Channel 4. And they all have such wonderful stories. We get them in and interview them, and it gives the other residents ideas of what's going on around and who's been doing what and what some of the history is here. There's some wonderful, wonderful history here.
Now, it strikes me that you are, whether this is official or unofficial, strikes me that you're kind of the mayor of the place.
Well, thank you, but I'm not.
But no, and I meant in the sense that there are people who live here who might stay to themselves, and they would know a small fraction of people who are here. Maybe they're neighbors, maybe they might see at dinner time. But you're meeting a huge cross-section of the people here, and that not only is good for you, but it gives you a good perspective of the lives that everybody here is living.
I try. We have dinner at Towers, and there'll be a lot of residents in there eating in the dining room. And before I leave, I probably stop at 5 or 6 tables and talk to people. I've stopped and talked to people that I recognize that are brand new. and
That's
tell them
nice.
that there's some wonderful things here and to get involved.
Now, is Lurch with you when this is happening?
No, he usually leaves early and goes home because
gonna
I'm the
say-
one that's around talking.
Because I was going to say, if Lurch is waiting to go home to watch Dancing with the Stars, he's probably thinking, Darlene, come on, Darlene.
No, he's already left.
Well, it sounds like you have a wonderful life here.
I do, and I look forward to it to even get better, maybe.
But with your enthusiasm, which is infectious, I'm sure it will. Darlene Phillips, thank you.
Thank you very much for letting me be here.
Darlene Phillips is a resident of Glencroft and a big-time volunteer here. Tommy Medina, good to see you again.
Great to be here.
Tommy Medina is, I love this title. Next time I have business cards done, I may steal it.
There you go.
Chief People Officer at Glencroft. Thank you both for being here.